Hi, welcome to my channel. This is the second video of the STAAD Pro series. Today we are going to cover how to create a new file and the unit systems in STAAD Pro software. First, we want to know how to create a new file in the STAAD Pro. After clicking the icon from the desktop, you can see a window opening like this, and there you can see a ribbon tab, project task, recent files and etc. In the ribbon tab you can see file and help menus. In the project task you can see new project, open from the project wise configuration, backup manager, license management. That's not our concern. And the recent files. Okay, let's go through the software. And this is the STAAD Pro icon. We want to double click it. And this is the ribbon tab containing file and the help menu. In the file menu you can see the same options that are in the project task menus. This is my recent files and I saved these files in my plugins in the C drive or D drive where I can save it. Okay, now you can see the new project option. If you want to create a new project, you want to work a new model, you want to click the new project. If you already saved a project, you can open from the open project menu. If you want to open a project in a ascending or the descending order, you can choose open from the project wise option. Configuration, which is related to the default matters. Okay. If you are not setted any unit, first you want to go to the configuration menu. Let's click the configuration and you can see a dialog box, configure program. You want to select the base unit. This is the base unit option, and current default base is metric. I already choose it as metric. Select base unit. If you are opening the file for the first time, you want to configure the unit. So select the base unit as metric. The other option is the English one. We want the metric units. So select the metric, apply and accept. After clicking or setting the default metric as default unit as metric, if you create or open any project, it will be in the metric system. It's defaulted as metric. Now I want to open a new project. Click open, new project. This is the first window, and here you can see the new model menus. You can see space, plane, floor, truss. In the last video we already discussed about these four modes. If I want to create a building or a modeling a building or in any 3D structure, I want to select the space. If I want to model only a 2D structure, I want to select plane. This is only for the if you have no horizontal directional structures, you want to select floor option. If you are going to model any truss structure, you want to select the truss. And I am going to select the space. Most of the building structures are modeled in space. Then you can see file name option. Enter a file name here. Now here I am selecting or typing a file name as STAAD Pro series, and then you can see the location. Location is used to specify a location where the STAAD input file will be located on your computer or network. You can directly type a file path or click browse to open the browse by folder dialog, which is used to select a location using a window file tree. It is already saved to a drive. If you want to change your drive option, you can change here and click OK. Here already it says a space structure, which is a three-dimensional framed structure with loads applied in any plane, is the most general. Almost 90% structures are modeled in space. Only truss structures are modeled in truss model. Then you can see the length units. Here we want to select the length units. It is already marked as meter and force unit as kilonewton because we already configure the units as default, which is metric. That's why it is already selected, meter and in kilonewton. Then click next. Then the dialog box is asking, where do you want to go? Here you can see add beam option, add plate, add solid, open structure wizard, open STAAD editor, edit job information. Okay, let's discuss about edit job information. Job information option is used to enter related project details, names and dates for quality analysis and project-wise project information. Then this is a STAAD editor option. If you want to open a STAAD editor, we can type all the commands in a notepad, which is called STAAD editor notepad. If you want to open a structure wizard, you want to select this option. Structure wizard means STAAD software has already some structured framed structures are there. You can open that. If you want to place a solid structure, you can select add solid. If you want to select a plate, you want to click plate option. In most of the cases, we are selecting every member as beam. So I am selecting add beam option. And here you can see a note like begin building your model by creating new joints and beams using the construction grid, drawing tools and spreadsheets. Always you want to select add beam option and not go for any other option, because these all options are there in the working screen. Then click finish. Now you can see the working screen of the STAAD Pro. And in this way we are creating a new file. And I already entered the name of the file as STAAD Pro series. That's why it's already came on the top. Yeah. In the dialog box, we already saw the new model option. Select the model, that is space, plane, floor or truss. We entered a file name and already have a location. If you want to change the location, you want to select the location. I have already defaulted my length units, so already it's come as metric and kilonewton option. Then add beam option. I added a beam, then clicked finish. Okay, next we are going to discuss about the unit system in STAAD Pro. And there are 4 ways for selecting the units. First one is the base unit. That is already we selected. I show you how to select the base unit from the configure menu. I selected the metric as the base unit. Now we are going to discuss about the input unit. Input unit. In the last video we already discussed about these ribbon tool tabs. This is the ribbon tab, and inside there are many tools are there. These all tools are come under this ribbon tab, and here you can see the inputs, and here you can see tables, input units, display unit. Click input units here, and here you can see it's already selected as meter and kilonewton, and you can change this unit to any other: inch, foot, millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, kilometer, and force units to pound, kilopound, metric ton, kilogram, newton, decanewton, kilonewton, meganewton, and click OK. But this option is only for this project only. But your default unit is the metric system itself. This is only for this. You want to change the unit only for this project. You want to select from input units and click OK. And if you do not have this option in this ribbon tool tab, you want to go to from the ribbon tab, you can see tools menu. Click tools. You can see so many menus are there, and here you can see set current input unit, which means you can put a current unit for this project only. The same dialog box will appear. Click OK. And this is the way to setting the input units. And we already discussed what base unit is, which is the default unit. Selecting the default unit for the entire projects. Any project you are creating, it's already defaulted as metric. The second one is the input unit. You are selecting units for only for a particular project. And next one is the display unit. Display unit menu means you already selected a input unit, which is meter or kilonewton, and click OK. And you are going to change the graphical display unit. For that, this is the icon for the change graphical display unit. When you are clicking, you can see a dialog box consisting of view heights, highlights, tolerance, tables, assign dialogs, etc. And then you can say structure units, section units, force units. These are the display units in the screen window. You can select the structure units, and you can change the dimension units. Now it is in meter, displacement in mm, etc. You can change this to meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter, inch, or whatever you want. But this only appears in the screen only. But the exact, if you are printing a project report, it comes as the metric because it is already defaulted, and the input unit is the metric itself. But if you want this, you want to see the display unit as centimeter, you want to select this. For example, the input unit is meter and in kilonewton. For measuring this distance, here you can see the dimension. Here also you can see this is the dimension icon. If I click it, a dialog box will appear to display or remove the dimension. I want to display this. So dimension to view. Click options, dimension to view, display. Now I can see the distance of or the length of this line is 4 meter. Now I want to, this is already in meters. I want to display this in millimeter or centimeter. I want to select this display unit. Now this dimension in meter, I'm going to change to centimeter. Now clicking apply, you can see it changes to 400 centimeter. It is only for displaying purpose. If you want to change the display unit, again go to structure units, dimension, change to meter, then apply, then close it. You can see like this. This is the input unit and the display unit system. The other one is the unit converter, which is nothing but it is not setting up a unit, but if you want to change, if you want to know how the conversion going, for that click tools option. There you can see the unit converter option, and here are some options are there. Force, length, area, volume, moment of inertia, custom, then force per unit length, stress or pressure, moment, etc. And which unit you want to convert. It is not related to unit change or the display unit. Only you want to know how the conversion going, which means I select now. I just select the length, and it is I want to put centimeter. Okay, I select meter, and I need the output as centimeter. This is meter to centimeter. Now I input value, meter input value 4. It automatically changes to 400 centimeter. In this way, you can convert any units to any other units you want to select and input some values. You can get the output, and this is the unit converter option. And this is the end of this video. Please subscribe to my channel for the latest update. Thank you.